a 4x4 square. Sorry, another hot chocolate sip. Those might actually make for decent points for me to break in, for me to trim up the video. Take it all. Give me the water, because I'm sick of this. Because I can just plop bottles of water into my base if I need to. You can, but we're not gonna. Not yet. Not till we've fully raided the house. Where was I? It's harrowing. Oh, not working. Okay. I'm not working, and that way I'm there at my mom's beck and call, and she was reading on how a lot of people who, you know, are personal caretakers can get stressed, like can get additionally stressed because they're having to do this stuff all the time. And so she regularly insists, hey, go hang out with your friends, you know, go do this thing, go take a night, whatever. And even though I'm like, no, I'm here for you, you know, let me do the best for you that I can, she's also like, no, I need you to be at your best so you can, so go take a night off. You know, like that's kind of how that argument went, but like less aggressively than I mimicked there. So I get to do that, and it works out well anyway, because every couple of weeks I get together with some of my friends, and we hang out and like play board games or chat or something like that. But yeah, Mom has decided, okay, well, since you're concerned about getting an actual job and not being here, I will be the one to pay you, and so she pays me. And that's a recent development. Like, we're halfway through treatment. I'm just now getting paid. Which I'm okay with, mind you, because I got no problems just being like, I'll just re-enter the workforce once you're healed. Or at least once you're healed enough that I don't need to, you know, be here 24/7. You know, because then it'll be okay. And, like, it will be. We're confident the treatment's going to work. And, you know, at most we might have to do some chemo again. At least this time. At least now we know what we're in for. So it's like, is it frustrating we might have to do chemo again? Yeah, but we at least understand what's going on now. It's just like, okay, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt at this point. Or at least at that point, if we wind up having to do more chemo. So that's how that scenario has been playing out for us. And that's why the Windows situation makes me so upset. Is because these people are causing stress to, you know, to my mom who was going through cancer, who was going through chemotherapy. And keep in mind, I'm not that person that just because my mom has cancer, I'm going to play the cancer card unless it's genuinely beneficial. Like, that's how that's working for me. It's like, yeah, I'll work the system. I got no problems with that. But I'm not going to throw this card around randomly just to see what I can get. It's no, there's specific situations wherein I could get this. Okay, I'm just going to try. Oh, that's too much cloth. Okay, so cloth will no longer go in the store. Was I able to open all of these? I haven't even searched these. Okay, let's search these, and then we'll start sorting that stuff out so I can get that going. Because this is usually where I like to store my clothes in this space. It just makes sense. They haven't rolled it out yet, but there's supposed to be an update for this game where you're allowed to somehow customize your base. And I'm like, yes, please, let's do this. Because if you could build things in this game, that would be amazing. And, like, granted, I don't think they're going to let us build. But customizability, besides just, look at how neatly I organize my crap, is going to be fun, I think. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put away all the excess stuff for now. I'll worry about wearing extra stuff later. We're just going to minimize it down to just what we're wearing. Except for that one. You can come back. Because I'm going to see if... Let's see. Yeah, you're warmer. Okay. So then... You can go back in there. And you can go in there too. Okay, cool. Awesome. That trims us down to just what we're wearing. Which will help a lot. So... I guess on that note, let's stick all the cloth in here. Whee! Okay, I'll keep at least 2 on me. Oh, I can't even oh, there we go. No, 2 transfer. I just want 2. There we go. Because that way I can make a bandage on the fly if I need to. Let's see. So with all the new cooking stuff they've added, I'm thinking I might start storing burnables on the floor and like specific food things in here. I think I might do that. Because I've already cleared out the cardboard and there's nothing over here otherwise. Although, in the dark, this will be, you know, I'll keep the fire stuff down here. I think that's how that's going to work. I'm just now realizing I didn't search this. I'm a ninny. I don't know why that's been my word lately, but ninny has been one of my go-to insults, and I don't know why. It's not like I'm afraid to call people other things when I'm annoyed by them, but like for whatever weird reason, ninny is the word that has been stuck in my head, so that's what I've been calling folks. Okay, let's see. You two, and then the 4 of you, and then you, and then all of y'all. And then just, actually, you know what? I think the accelerant is like the one thing I want to be able to see how much I have. So I'll just stick you right there. Okay. Oh shoot, we have that meat. That meat that is probably only getting worse. What do we have in the way of food? A lot that I gotta go through. Let's do that out here. Because if I can drop the meat out here and it still stays, you know, decent long enough for me to cook it and have it be okay, then that works. I should probably cook this one tonight. What time of day is it? It's almost night. Okay. Oh, let's finish sorting through the food. Let's do that while I'm out here. Hey, I said leave. Open the door. Alright. So stuff that I'm going to store out here. The salt. Actually, the salt should probably stay inside, but I'm storing it out here anyways. I guess that's it. Actually, you know what? This stuff I will probably go ahead and bring inside, honestly. Because, like, even though this is, like, my fridge, that really only works with, like, meat. So, I'm going to give it a try this way. So, let's go ahead and put this. Was there? No, that was just the outlet. So, let's go ahead over here. Food. Here we go. Okay. Transfer all the cooking oil, and then the salt and the flour, and then the oats. Cool. Let's see. I think in this one, I'll put the good coffee and the half-decent coffee, and the tea I'll just keep on me. Because this and that don't weigh very much. And then we'll go deposit the two beef jerkies. And then I'll pop back out and grab that one rabbit and cook it. Drop you for sure, and then definitely drop you as well. Wait. No, that's just the tea. I'm not worried about the tea having a low quality because I'm boiling that, so like the long dark works pretty good with that kind of thing, so it's just like, I'm not worried about that one. I'm really not. Okay. Grab the moldy rabbit. I might just grab both of them since they're both moldy and try. Yeah, I'll just grab them both. It's not going to hurt anything. I have to go farther out for food anyways, so. And we are going to be hunting wolves the old-fashioned way. You know, come attack me and do the stabby stab. Alright, give me the charcoal. Her. Yeah, I will go ahead and use a piece of wood. I'll go and use a log for this. Start fire. Alright, everybody's favorite game. Will it start? I feel like that would be kind of a fun compilation. Just have a collection of all the times the fire didn't start. Just put some comedic music on that. Alright. Place. You. And we're gonna cook. I'm gonna cook this rabbit first. Then on the second slot. Nope. Second slot. We're gonna cook the other moldy rabbit. Yeah, because these aren't gonna take much to get ready. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this before it goes bad. Or at least before it gets worse. And then you two. And this way the cooked meat is more of a bonus to help get me through the... night. Alright, I got 30 minutes. Is there anything else I want to cook? I don't think so. I mean, I could get better rest. Can't do this yet. Yeah, that only takes 10 minutes. That's a lot of tea. Drink it. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is leave one of my cans on here. And then I thought we had another can that I was storing somewhere. I guess not. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Let's keep the 2 cans on me for when I'm out and about. I'm gonna have a good bit of food in me before I sleep, because for some odd reason this game thinks that sleeping is what burns calories. Alright. We'll do a heck and sleep. So, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, I don't work. My job is taking care of Mom, and I am okay with that. I will re-enter the workforce when she is fine. For those of you who saw my video about all the medical coding crap that I was trying to do, not doing it. I can't. I'm not smart enough for it. And like, that might not have been the lesson that I was supposed to take away from it. But at this point, it's a statement of fact, because let me see if I can figure out the best way to give y'all an example of how this works. And I may have covered it and was still trying to kind of bolster myself so that I could still be, you know, so that I could still come out of it feeling positive. But I don't have any positive feelings towards this or any type of schooling. Get 1 little hour of sleep in here. So, with medical coding, you have to be extremely specific. And all the tests that I had for the class were multiple choice. And so using multiple choice, you have the ability to kind of use a process of elimination to determine the answer to your problem, which is helpful when you're trying to learn the code, or at least it should have been. So like, what you do is you read the medical note, and you have to dissect within that note what are the parts that you're supposed to code. And within the lesson plan, it would always be, hey, we're working on this set of codes today, and then that set of codes, and then that set of codes. And then every week it would be a different set, and that way you would kind of carry your knowledge from the previous coding over to the new topic, so you could learn that as well. So I go through all this stuff, and then I have my multiple choice, which is the codes. So I'm cross-referencing each answer with what's in that note. And I'm going through the test going, oh, okay, see, this makes sense, that makes sense, that doesn't make enough sense, but this makes more sense, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm starting to feel confident. I'm like, okay, cool, I think I finally have this. I think I'm behind, but I think I finally got it. And you would think, with all that information right in front of me, that I would be able to grasp the answer. But my last score was 48 out of 100. Fuck it. I'm clearly not smart enough to look at to see the answer that's literally right in front of me, so why should I bother? And so I decided not to bother. I know I said I wasn't going to give up, but there's no point in stressing myself out to such extremes that I reach conclusions like this. Like, there's no point. And looking back on my life, every single time since I graduated from high school, and I use that term loosely because I was homeschooled, but I did also pass the GED, which was less stressful. Like, and like, this is coming from someone with test anxiety, so if I can do the GED, you'd think logically I could do any other test. Nope. AI failed me, SCAD failed me, dog grooming failed me, medical coding failed me. There's no point to my doing schooling. I'm not going to try again. 3 times is a pattern. What's the one thing in common? Me. Now granted, with AI and SCAD specifically, there's a lot of crap going on behind the scenes that was screwing over not just me, but every student. So, in that regard, I'm just a statistic, in which case that sucks, but there's nothing I can do about that. Like, if I had a do-over button, the only reason I would return to AI was to make sure that I still met Kat and my niece. That's it. That's all I would do. This still looks like it wants to be an Assassin's Creed symbol. But, like, only from this angle. It also kind of looks like one of those stapler removers. Anyway. So yeah, schooling has always had a negative impact on me. Always. Every single time. It's like, you know what? I'm clearly not smart enough to get this no matter how I'm taught, so why should I bother? And, like, AI did nothing for me. Like, apart from socially, AI did nothing for me. And the same is true of SCAD. In fact, both of those probably screwed me over. And then with dog grooming, which I tried long before I attempted college, and, like, I knew how to do it. Still didn't do me any good in the long run. I couldn't make a career out of it. Not smart enough. And, like, that you would think that's not something that I would say that's not smart enough about. No, I don't have the proper temperament to deal with that job, and it took me like 2 years after being done with it to fully realize that. Not smart enough, you know. It's not aware enough to have the intelligence to realize this is not something I should have done. Medical coding was the last straw. I still need a pry bar and a hatchet. I've been... Oh, hello. Alright, sure. I need a firearm cleaning kit now. Heckin' yeah. Oh, sweet, I can reach that from back here. That's fun. I can reach this from back here. If I turn right, I can exit that door, but I can't climb over the seat. So messed up. Why, the long dark? Why is there not just an option to climb into the front seat? I don't care if you don't have an animation for it. Like, just pop me in the front seat. I'll be okay with that. I'll be happy with it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, dog grooming, not smart enough. AI, just a dumb mistake. SCAD, became a statistic. Medical coding, not smart enough. Screw it. There's no point. And even with my GED, I kind of passed that one by the skin of my teeth, and that was largely because of the math. Like, if there had been no math in my GED, I might have gotten an A. Maybe a B. I'm okay with either of those. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm okay with just passing, because that still means I passed. But it still ties back into the pattern. You know, 3 times is a pattern. I've hit 2 already. I'm not going to stick around for 3. So, that's how that works. So I'm just going to re-enter the workforce and hope that I will be able to have enough of a life to not wind up on the streets. And that's, like, far future, mind you. Because, like, right now, still live with my folks. You know, I know that they'll help take care of me. You know, as long as I'm not, like, you know, loitering and freeloading, which is not my intent. You know, I'm not going to do that to them. So, like, you know, I know they'll take care of me in that regard. But once they're gone, I need to be able to take care of myself. And whether or not I can will be the big question mark. Because, you know, hey, I might not be smart enough. Granted, I have a good support network. I've got, you know, friends, family, etc. that can help me with stuff that I don't get. So, like, that part's not particularly an issue. But, you know, I do worry about the long term. I just do my best not to think about it, because, like, I just don't want to. I don't like to just think about stuff to be sad. Whoop! Bad woof. Bad woof. I'm not in a state where fighting you would be a good idea yet. Like, I can do it. I can totally hunt this wolf, but I don't want to have to do it yet. I still need, like, more clothes and, like, time to repair them and stuff. He's got to be, like, right past them logs there. Really? I can't step over this? I call shenanigans. Let's see. Can I just, like... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Wolf is probably in there somewhere. I guess I'm not checking out those buildings. Oh, yeah, I see him. Yeah, see, there he is. Does he see me? I don't think he sees me. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear a bork, so I think we're good. Oh man, can you imagine how cold it would be to touch those chains? I never thought about that before. That would be so cold. Ugh. Alright, let's raid Dude Buddy over here. So let's see. Other things they've added to the game. Oh, sweet. It's a whole deer. I can do that. I think. How bad is my risk? 9%? Oh, I might risk it. There's not much here. I wouldn't be able to get the hide and the guts, but I could do... Weird. This takes less time than that does. Oh, I get fewer calories. Okay, no, we'll go this way. Plus, this doesn't take as much time, and therefore doesn't lower my condition as badly. There we go. Alright, how much for the guts? Because I would need some snares. 20? Let's do it. Ah, that's sad music because it knows I'm taking a risk. Okay, the hide can stay. Now I'm going to draw predators because I smell like meat. Shoot. I was hoping to be able to grab some of them buildings, but I guess that's not happening. So we'll start heading back. I need to see if I can get hold of any... can I just really not... Oh, sweet, I can. Awesome. I need to get a hold of some... what is it? The... Broken crates is what my brain is translating it as. Just like random pieces of wood, like not firewood specifically, but just the random ones that I can build snares. Because that way we can start catching rabbits and starting to get a more serious income. I can see the wolves in their usual spot way over there. I don't know how well that's rendering for you guys. Let me stand still so you can see the like black dots just barely moving along the horizon line of the ice there. I'm pointing like an idiot. But that's why I tried to describe where it was. So those spawns are still kind of normal. But like I kind of figured there would still be times when, you know, the animals would be in places you'd expect them to be. I do know the male deer is a lot more rare now, and he's the one with more meat. So it's much better when you come across one of his carcasses, or even one of them if you can kill them. Because like that's great, that's good stuff. But yeah, so apparently that's still a popular hangout place for the wolves. Yeah, because there's a couple of does out there. Uh-oh, weather changing crows. We got some weather changing crows coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and raid this fishing hut. Do you have? You do. I takes. And yes, I am going to try to fill out the map just because I can. Like, yeah, I know this map pretty good. But it might be fun to just, you know, sweet, backup hunting knife. To just, you know, have an in-game map for a while. Might be an easier way to orient myself in areas that I'm less familiar with. So, that's kind of how I'm looking at that one. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the usual crowd of 4 is over there. If not for the fact that I saw my condition drop while butchering that deer, I would probably at least go try to raid that little fishing hut over there. But that's not going to happen. We're just going to go straight to base. Yeah, they're real close to the dock. So they might key in on this with their noses. Let's see, other things they added to the game. Oh, ptarmigans. I think I'm saying that right. Some kind of a small white bird. I'm hoping that I can hit them with rocks the way that you can with rabbits. I haven't seen one in-game yet outside of the menu screen. Because, you know, in the menu screen they'll kind of show off some of the new stuff just a little bit. Or they'll hint at it. And so I know what to look for. I just haven't seen them yet. So it'd be nice to run into some ptarmigans and see if I can rock them. Oh, the bear is here. Okay. I don't know how far away he is, but I know he went this way, and I know we went to hang a left. Okay, okay, so he's in that direction. So we're going to slide this way. I'm going to drop our meat. And we're going to duck inside. Woo! That was a little tense, because those tracks looked kind of fresh. What else smells like... Oh, I have the gut. That's right. Okay. I'll drop the gut down here so it can cure. There we go. Okay. Let's see now. Ah, yes, the revolver. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and load the sucker up. And hot chocolate. Okay. I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep that ammo on me now, because now that I've got a revolver, it's like, yeah, nope, we're doing this. I will probably still try to hunt wolves the usual way, because that saves me ammunition. But this way, I can use the revolver for, like, I don't know, the bear or something, or the moose maybe. Let's see. Tools. Tools. I'm gonna leave you in here. And I'll leave the better knife in here. And both of y'all, because I'm not going to use you in this area of the map. And now that I have the hunting knife, I'm not going to use the hacksaw. Well, no, because the hacksaw can be used for other things. In fact, the hacksaw can be used for this. Let's go ahead and harvest that sucker. I don't know what to use this stuff for yet, but I have it now. Like, I genuinely don't know what that's used for yet. Oh, that takes up all the room, so never mind. Okay. Welp, let's try something a little different then. Let's see. Drop all, and then I'll just stick you on the shelf. Maybe. Or not. Okay. Alright, hang on. Maybe I can just, like, stick you over here? Like, I kind of want to keep all my crafting stuff in a similar area. Maybe I should just put my tools... I'll just put my tools on the shelf. That just works better. This way I can keep all my all the stuff I can make with my tools over here. Even though this is a tool thing. Alright, let's see. I'm dropping you, and you, and 2 of you, and then all of you. Alright. So y'all can go up here. I'm glad I finally figured out how to do this. It can be a little annoying trying to do this when I'm on the Steam Deck, because it's just kind of like, oh crap, I gotta remember the controls. But I still like that it can be done. Alright, and then sewing kit can go next to it. Problem is, I can't, like, slightly move in any particular direction, so, like, I have to kind of... Alright, and then... You'll go... I know you fit. There we go. You'll go there. And you can go here. There we go. Actually, since these are both defensive, I'll stick them on the same shelf. There we go. Okay, I'm happier with that. That way in here, I can stick the line. There we go.